All right, we are live. Welcome, everybody. I am Stryker. Welcome to the KROQ Red Bull Sound Space. How many people ditched work or school today? How many are ready for this band to come out? For those of you at home that aren't here, thanks for watching on the internet. This is a great day. The band played a sold-out show at the Troubadour last night. They got 2 hours of sleep. They were here early. They set up. This band, they're not only likable, but they're a great band. Please welcome New Politics, everybody. All right, so let's figure out the mic situation so we can all yap for a minute. Give it a test. Hello.
Check 1, 2.
That sounds very good, air. David. So the first question is, how did you enjoy playing the historic Troubadour last night sold-out show?
Oh my God, that was very unreal. Very unreal. And the crowd was crazy. So that's another check on the bucket list, or the other... Bucket list check? What is it? Check?
It's a bucket list.
Bucket list check.
Or maybe a
there
checklist.
You go. I heard that a lot of big bands performed there. The Doors.
Everybody from Steve Martin and Cheech and Chong to the Doors and everybody in between have played at the Troubadour and New Politics, and selling it out in that place, it's got to feel good. I mean, you guys have supported a lot of bands, now doing your own headlining tour, but before we talk about that, what time did you actually go to sleep last night? Because now it's like 1 o'clock p.m. here, and you played last night, and I'm sure you consumed a beverage.
We don't sleep that much, but this is what we asked for, so we're not complaining. We won't complain. We'll get through rock and roll.
All right, how are you doing, Louis? Yeah?
I'm doing great. I'm just happy because no one ever gives a drummer a microphone.
We've seen you perform, and you should be speaking just as much. And I would like to know the story, and it's been told before, but the band, except Louis here, he's from Long Island, and they're from Denmark. How did you become part of the band?
I met these. Use this. Is this better? I met these guys when they came over to the States, just through a mutual friend, and I submitted a tape. They were looking for a drummer. I submitted a tape of me playing drums to Juvenile, Back That Ass Up.
Pretty relevant.
And I got the.
He scored a few points on that one just alone. I was like, this guy's just as crazy and unserious as us.
And that's really, and the rest is history.
And then, guys, I'd like to know the road it was to go from Denmark and maybe winning a big music competition there to actually doing what the band is doing now. 2 full lengths out. Everyone knows a lot of your songs. Talk about that road, if you could, just a little bit. Soren?
I think it's, you grow up and this is all you want to do, but you have no real idea, what's actually going on until you're in it. And this has been the most insane ride for us. We've had such a roller coaster ride. Where the first album, we came over here, we got signed, and everything was like, wow. And then we ran out of money, and the first album didn't.
What do you mean? We still don't have any money.
We still don't have money. No. It's just been so crazy, and now we're touring and we're selling out the shows and have an amazing fan base, and all the love from you guys, and it's honestly, it's so surreal. It's so surreal. I think I don't know how many times you felt a little tear, like, oh, what's going on? Just sitting, watching the line outside the venue and hearing yourself on the radio. It's just been such a crazy ride. And the funny thing is, at time, it's just we didn't even notice it. This year has gone so fast because of all the good things that has happened. So.
And from my perspective, huge hit song with Harlem. Tonight You're Perfect is going to be big as well. But if a band is not good on stage, well, what good is it? You guys have never not been great the times I have seen you. Is it just part of your DNA, or how often have you practiced? I'm just curious about, because honestly, there's been bands that have had hit songs like, oh, they have a great song for a year, adios. But you guys, continue to tour, sell out places, huge artists taking you guys out. Talk about the live shows. Mr. Boyd?
I don't know. We're like, I don't think we really know what we're doing, to be honest. We do.
That makes me too, by the way.
Yeah. We do, but we don't. The thing that makes sense is kind of, I think when you look back at it, then the path or the puzzle that you're putting together kind of starts to make sense, and it just shows that you're growing as a person, as an artist, and I think that's what's important, and you just keep your goals high, and I mean, it's really inspiring, everything that's been happening, and it just keeps us going, you know, our fans and all the love that we get from, you know, our team and everyone that has supported us is just humbling and inspiring, and we just want to get better and, you know, live it out 100%. Coming from a basement in Copenhagen, Denmark, that's all you can do.
I still remember when we drove in. This was when we were out with 21 Pilots on our first tour on the new album, and we drove into LA and we hadn't heard our song on the radio, and it was 4 a.m. and we turned on KROQ, and we heard the song for the first time, and everybody was like, 4 a.m. just, what? It's good. So actually, it all started here. It's
the
so
Grapevine.
crazy.
That was when we were driving through the Grapevine.
So cool. I love hearing the stories when bands hear their song, maybe on the first time on the radio here in LA or anytime. It's really cool. All right, you've been on the road with such a variety of great artists. They've been out with someone, Pink, who is really good, 30 Seconds to Mars, and Fall Out Boy. So my question is, did you store anything mentally watching these huge bands do their thing? And if so, what did you learn from them? If the answer is nothing, we'll move on.
No, you just don't want to ask the drummer.
No, we just... Oh, the drummer's going to get this one? He's like...
We learned. You learn.
Just tell him, you learned to sit down and play drums.
I learned to sit down and play drums. No, you learn. I think we all took in so much, like everything that you possibly can. We were just like sponges whenever we'd watch. I mean, you're watching Pink perform when we would watch her play. It's like she's hanging from the ceiling and swinging around, and I would literally look over and be like, "Dude, we got to do that. We got to put David in a harness and swing him around." Yeah, but I mean, it's great to. The thing for us, I think, to see that with these big artists, they're also we've just been so lucky, and everyone that we've toured with is so humble and nice and friendly and willing to share, like, you know, talk and speak to us, and that is inspiring in itself, just to be around people like that, you know. Because
it's also inspiring to see how, like, their work ethic is.
Yeah.
Like they've been doing it for so many years, and they are where they are, and they are who they are because of their dedication and like the work that they put into it. I mean, it's to see those bands is inspiring, and it definitely keeps us going.
All right, so you have a great fan base, and they are here today to support. You are Crystal?
Yes.
Good to see you.
Hi.
All right, are you ready for this?
Yes, I am.
We talked about this, right?
Yes, we did.
All right.
What's up?
Okay, here we go.
All right, you guys have said that your album, this new album, is kind of like a story of coming to America, and each song is a different story. What has been one of your favorite stories or your favorite songs off of the album?
I actually think, funny enough, when we were really on ramen noodles 4 months in a row, and we couldn't pay our rent, and I remember our manager, he said, "One day you're gonna laugh at this," and I was like, "There's no way I'm ever gonna laugh at this." And at that time we wrote a song called Overcome, and that song in some weird way is probably describing the situation that we were like, somehow, you know, we kept on going because we wanted it so much. And so that song is very personal to us, because that's like really explaining the situation of where we were, and actually that we overcame, you know, that situation. So that's a very amazing song to play live too, because, you know, that really has, you know, yeah.
All right, this is Baha with an H. She's from Sherman Oaks. It is a Gemini, and she is ready for her question. Go ahead, Baha.
I would like to know the influence behind Harlem and why you guys were inspired to sing that song.
One of my girl stories.
Very good. When did Boydie... Oh, you go ahead. There's a real answer. Go for it.
I mean, it's just a romantic adventure. Isn't that what it is? It's I mean, we write, like, you know, we'll start songs with a riff or a bass line or a drum beat or, you know, a lyrical line or something, or a melody line or something, and then we sort of build it from there, and we sort of, again, we don't really know what we're doing. It it makes sense once it's done, and you know, when that song was done, it became, you know, this incident of a romantic adventure in Harlem.
All right, your name is Shailene?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
Okay, my question.
You're shaking a little bit. It's okay. Go ahead. All right, you look great. You look like you're prepared since
Don't
yesterday.
worry,
You look
we're
awesome.
shaking too.
Okay. My question's not super in depth like that, but I was just gonna say, when David's off tour, can I take you on a date?
Security in a yellow coat. Security in a yellow coat. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. All right, he'll write a song about you. What city are you from? Shake It Like a Girl from Lake Elsinore. There you go. All right. So I know the Boyd, when you stand up like that, I don't want to make you do it. Do you do it? I mean, I'm here. Can you do it? I'm so close. I could set a picture of my parents.
I'm gonna have to do it. I'm gonna have to.
You do it? You want to do it during the show or do it right now?
Wow. Why don't we save it for the show? It'll be a part of the. Is that, or do you want it right now?
No, it's okay. I don't want it to be contrived. Whatever you want.
All right, then let's do it for the show.
Okay, do it for the show.
We'll do it for the show.
All right, are you guys ready for the music, which is why you're here? What cool dudes. I'm so happy for their success, and we appreciate them being here for a daytime rock show at the Red Bull Sound Space. Here they are, New Politics.